Hey all, welcome to the Institute and this week's acquisition report. Oh, I think we've had a whopping 13 new things this week, and some of them are really good. I'm going to start with a friend of mine who picked this up at Costco for me. I no longer have a Costco membership. Might need to get one again. They came up with this. This is Jack's new Advent calendar, or as they call it, countdown calendars. It's not really Advent when it's Halloween, but you get the idea. It's come with a bunch of little tiny figures. They're really pretty cool. I haven't opened this one up yet, but I may eventually do that. But these are only at Costco, if you're wondering. Grab one while you can. That's number one. 2, 3, and 4 is over here. You know, I'm picking up all of these little backpack danglers, right? And they had this first wave, which is part of this right here, that were solid plastic. Then later waves, they switched to these little chibi in motion. These are little plastic ones that are got little legs and arms that move. But they did do a wave 2 of these solid plastic ones that never showed up in the States. And I've got to go back and fill those in. Here's 3 of them right here that they haven't done in any other way. This Rudy, Louise, and of course the blonde Linda. So I grabbed those 3 this week off of eBay. I'm going to keep my eyes out for the other 7. Gives me something to complete in that backpack danglers line. So let's see this. 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. Number 5, I was really happy to stumble across this week over at Target. Another one of my Universal monsters. This time it's Mask of the Red Death from the Phantom of the Opera. You can see there's the Phantom over there. This is the Mask of the Red Death version. We don't get this version too often. I think this is maybe the 3rd or 4th one I have in the collection. And this is a really nice one. Great articulation. Comes with 3 different heads. The cloak and the cape, or the cloak and the hat. And it's really nice. So that's number 5. Number 6 is an eBay purchase. You know, I mentioned last time that I've been doing some of those lately because of prices kind of being down with other things in the economy sucking. Here we have Geronimo. This is one of only 2 characters I still didn't have in the Legend of the West line. The other was Billy the Kid. I think, anyway. I'm going to keep my eyes out and make sure I've got them all. This one I got a steal on. These are usually hard to come by. He's one of the harder figures to find. He's not complete, but he is really clean. So I was glad to snag him and put him in with the rest of the line. That's number 6. Well, let's come down this way, number 7. You knew you weren't going to get an acquisition report without a 112 collective figure from Mezco, right? And this week it's Captain America. This is their newest release. Now, obviously, this is not their first Captain America. But I really do like this one. It's funny, I wasn't like really looking forward to this one. I bought it, but I was like, yeah, whatever. And then when it showed up, it is a really nice figure. Goes in great with the rest of the clan. So that's number 7. Number 8 is also Mezco. Down over this way, but it's an eBay purchase. I missed out on that second Nosferatu when he was out. One of the ones I had to go back and fill in, and I've been watching for a long time to get a good one. And here he is with the first Nosferatu. The 3rd one is going to go right there. He's coming pretty soon. But this second one has been hard to find, and I'm glad I finally got a really good deal on him. So there we go. That's number 8. Number 9 and 10 from McFarlane's Batman the Animated Series stuff. Actually, this is the new Batman Adventures, both of these. This is the Batman in silver, so I picked him up because he was obviously different than the ones we've had before. I also grabbed the Mr. Freeze. I'm not going to show him to you because I got him in a box down below. But he is a different, slightly different color variation than the Mr. Freeze that was done by DC Direct in this line. So I decided to keep him. Always pick them up and then see if they're different enough. And this one, the Mr. Freeze was as well. So that's 9 and 10. That leaves 3 more, 11, 12, and 13. They are all from XO6. I don't think I mentioned Captain Sulu from the Undiscovered Country last week. Isn't he great? This is the best Sulu. I don't know. I got to admit the Mirror one's pretty good too. But this is a really nice Sulu. And the chair. Captain's chair that they just did. This one, like their previous releases, lights up. And it's just a really terrific chair. It fits nicely. You can see. Put Picard in there. Also from Undiscovered Country, we have Valeris. And she's gorgeous. Another Vulcan. I'm getting lots of Vulcans. And this one is really well done. Nice head sculpt, lower price point. Now, she didn't come with a ton of accessories, but that's not really necessary. As long as I've got her on the shelf to go with Sulu there. So there we go. 13 new items added to the collection this week. Hopefully you're going to have a great collecting week. Make sure you subscribe. And until our next video, you have a great one.